So obviously we're here in the ECW arena. You were the voice of ECW, or was the voice of ECW. What is it like being back at the arena, and have you noticed some key changes here at the arena?
I can't believe this is the same building. To be honest, it was a dump. It's too cold in here because of the air conditioning, and I never thought I would complain about it being too cold in this arena because it never had air conditioning, and in the summer I used to sweat through my suits. Also, right above us is a lighting rig, a professional lighting rig, which is built into the arena. There's a professional sound system built into the arena. They have video walls. This is a first-class facility with real bathrooms and real showers and two different bars, and they sell food, and it's just absolutely amazing. In fact, I don't even recognize it. And it really is just a phenomenal facility for wrestling or boxing or MMA, and it is a thrill to be back here and see the renovations.
Now, thinking back to ECW when you were the voice of ECW and just going good in its glory days, do you remember this building fondly, or do you remember coming here thinking like, wow, this is going to be a crazy night, but this building could need a little bit of touch up?
That never bothered me. I always had a good time. I was always excited driving down here. I'd rather appear in this building than any other building, and this is. I certainly don't want to disparage Madison Square Garden or any arena I've been in with 80,000 fans, but being here is more emotional. It means more to me because of Barely Legal and all the great shows that we did. So no, it never bothered me that it wasn't fancy, and it doesn't bother me now working for different indies where the buildings are not fancy. To me, that's just fun.
Now, with the original ECW, obviously there's so many fond memories. You just mentioned Barely Legal. With this being ECW and the fans being the way they are you really looking forward to meeting the fans today, because they're known as being some of the most rabid, crazy, loyal fans ever in the history of the business?
Absolutely, and I think there'll be some original fans here. And what I find now, because of the programming from 20 years ago being available online, video on demand, that a whole new generation of fans come up and say, hey, I watched what you did back in South Philly, and I say, are you really old enough to have seen it? And they say, no, I watch it now on video on demand, on subscription, and I watch it with my dad. So it's amazing, and because of the global reach, I get fan mail, not just from the United States, but from, as you might imagine, Japan, the UK, all over Europe, and I got my first piece of fan mail from China, which was amazing. Yeah, that was absolutely amazing, and the very nice, respectful letter was written in broken English, so somebody went through the trouble of going online and using a translator. And I'm not. I'm flattered by it. It is wonderful, and I'm looking forward to meeting some of the original fans and some new fans here today.
Now, obviously